"This is a childhood dream," Wout Weghorst said after the final whistle at Wembley on February 26. 6 weeks earlier he had been milling around Turkey's top flight, and now he was about to lift a trophy with Manchester United inside one of the world's greatest stadiums, having assisted one of the 2 winning goals. But after the dream comes the wake-up call, and Weghorst's has come very loud and sharp. His 2 goals in 19 starts is not good enough at a club like United. But it goes beyond that, too. The striker was brought in as a stopgap, and his personal mission was to convince Erik Ten Hag he could be a long-term cog in his rebuild machine. What's become apparent is that United have got exactly what they could afford in January. The club were forced to dip into the loan market after their £225 million summer spend, and Weghorst was the result of Ten Hag's search for a fill-in for the injured Anthony Martial. The Dutchman has started every single game he's been available for since his arrival, and yet is some way off proving he has what it takes to stay at United. He has remarkably remained injury-free throughout his prolonged spell in the side, which has to be admired given Martial's persistent problems this season. But his 9 goals in 18 games for Besiktas in the first half of the season blindsided several optimists who put his lack of output at Burnley. 2 goals in 20 Premier League games, down to a lack of quality service. Put in perspective, the Super League is a division that saw Mame Biram Diouf score 19 goals aged 33 and Mario Balotelli net 18 aged 31. The real, and obvious, litmus test was his time at Burnley last season. In fact, he has a worse Premier League record at United than with the Clarets last year, whom he will likely end up returning to for next season with his parent club headed towards a championship promotion bounce back. Upon Weghorst's January arrival, Ten Hag said, "He can score goals from everywhere, and he was always a surprise at every club in every league. That is also what I expect here. For here, I expect a team player and someone who can link up. A player who will do his defending work." Weghorst has failed to carry out the first of Ten Hag's hopes, but some have felt he has at least linked up play and harried well, pointing to his 2 assists. The problem for him is that United top summer target Harry Kane does that too in spades, but can also find the net. During the first half of the season before the World Cup, the Spurs attacker ran the furthest out of any other centre-forward in the league. The point is, Weghorst's work ethic is replaceable. Furthermore, oftentimes the Netherlands international's running is often fruitless, chasing without reward. In the 9 Premier League matches he's played, he has mustered an overall total 10 shots with just 3 on target. He has no league goals to show for it. Combating against the theories of Weghorst being more effective as a provider, the big man has teed up just 1 clear goal-scoring chance in the Premier League. He's tallied more offsides in the competition, 4, than goal contributions. The sand timer is on its last grains for 30-year-old Weghorst, who is making Ten Hag's summer decision easy. There will surely be no renewal or permanent transfer. He has not been good enough. Martial came on for Weghorst on 62 minutes against Newcastle and yet managed to touch the ball more times, 16-10. Men's Sport understands that Martial could be sold this summer, which doesn't bode well for Weghorst given his teammate has scored 3 goals in almost the same number of Premier League games as him, 10. United are after a marquee striker this summer and will need a good backup to whoever it is. Weghorst is neither.